tell you, the Spirit speaks, flow. So, doing my readings, you know what I mean? And in the midst of doing my readings, y'all already know this divine moon we got tonight. And just to be embraced with his presence alone, to speak about this, detail for detail now. So sit, take a seat. This realm with the divine fiddle god Anubis. Ashe. So we all know how we do our ceremonies, spells, curses, hexes, rituals when it came to self, knowing thyself and the culture, and doing this to ascend at higher planes so that we can align to divine ancestors and the keys to the kingdoms of other worlds. As we ascend, we do these for self. That's why when they came upon the lands and seen as we did these things upon self, wouldn't you want a piece of it? Though, to teach another beautiful soul these things, you are to do them on self. To keep your heart light as that feather, self and self-love. So yes, when it came to, you see it, black and white, but no, ain't no matrix. We speak truths and talk about it right here at this moment. When we're talking about Europeans, Assyrians, any culture that is not a tribe of Israel, any culture that is not on that list of tribes. Now we're talking about the components of knowing thyself and what we did. So when they came upon the lands, seeing how we did things, that's how it happened. And some of our people, let's not sugarcoat it. We ain't sugarcoating it. Some of our people too. That still goes back to vibrations, frequencies, energies. How do you feel? Are you in your body? Are you in your space? Admitting, feeling, healing, letting go, ascending. All of these components add up. So, I did go, down the timelines when we're talking about Akasha. That's deep. I'm a soul contract reader, so I like to talk about it and make it more easier. I said, sit down, make it more easier while you're relaxing. So this goes back to all cultures that don't align with the tribes of Israel when we're talking about oneness. They're all on there. All tribes of Israel are on the melanin chart as well. That's right. Now we're aware of that. That was the confirmation right there. And with it being the melanin chart, that's why we say the law of the all, the law of the one. But we're Caucasians. They on the melanin chart too, yo. Like, we ain't sugarcoating that. Everyone is not bad. Let's talk about soul contracts, Akasha, good celestial ancestors, bad celestial ancestors. Like, this is deep when we're talking about how we do our creations, what we create, all that. So yeah, that's why a lot of things are transpiring, a lot of rising, a lot of falling. didn't come here for this. We came here to align and do our crafts the way we came here to do them in this life. We didn't come here to fall into the paradigms. When we taught beautiful souls these things, they went back and reversed them upon us and our culture. And yet, to keep going through this same time loop, are we ready to talk about it? This is a time loop, beautiful souls. When you have to continuously keep going through the Ashe Anubis come through. When you have to keep going through this cycle of backstabbing your people and your culture, doing your spells, curses, hexes, and rituals the wrong way, and as you do it, are you making your heart lighter than a feather or heavier than a feather? Because if you're making it heavier than a feather, then when you're in the presence of Anubis, he pulls you to the deep depths that your heart has desired. Are we ready to talk about it? Rewind it it was deep. I should come through, and it was channeled, and it's an honor. Though when we're talking about Anubis, y'all know what's up. We're talking about Mama Mott. Y'all know what's up. Beautiful souls done their research. So when it came for you to stand that biggest test of time, what was your heart? Let's talk about it. This is still love, beautiful souls. Always will be pure love. We give space for that. That's how we keep ascending and evolving. Though to still talk about these things at hand and natural components, especially when you see it for what it is. So that was the deepness about it right there. And it's an honor to talk about it. Ashe.